Well, the live stream was not successful, unfortunately. It ended up dying because of lack of service, but I'm headed up to an old abandoned mine on the Tonopah Belmont Trail, driving through a saguaro forest. Oh, that's a saguaro that's down. It's always sad to see that. Hopefully some new ones will grow from it. There's the one that's down right there. But this mountain here, on the way out, I'm considering stopping there and checking out what it looks like, because it looks interesting. Like there might be either some manganese or some iron. It's much darker than the surrounding rocks. And that's what this area has, is manganese and iron, as far as I know. And just north of here, where the mine is copper, gold, and silver, and lead. But we're passing a bunch of saguaros, ironwood. This here on the left is a palo verde. Seeing a couple of the Oregon pipe cactuses. Those are these smaller ones that look. Oh, that's a fat saguaro right there. And then there's a bunch of the teddy bear cholla, the Cylindria puntia biglovi. And there's creosote. A lot of this brush out here is creosote. That's as far as the flora that I can see. There's another, not sure, that might be another type of Cylindria puntia or cholla, different than these teddy bear cholla that we're passing right now. I'll get some good pictures of some of those to post to iNaturalist. That's something I enjoy doing while I'm out here, is getting the different cacti especially, and photographing them to upload to iNaturalist. It's a real good way. That's the teddy bear cholla right there. You don't want to touch those. The meanest cactus, they have little barbs on the end of them, as well as the clochids, and so you really don't want to have a bad encounter with those guys. They have the little tops of them will fall off and surround it, so you'll be walking near them and accidentally kick one sometimes. I've had that happen to me before. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about, iNaturalist. iNaturalist is a really cool app that you can download that I'm trying to flip it back so it's looking. It's a really cool app that you can download, and that does AI to identify plants and animals, and has a really good success rate that I have found. And all of the findings are then uploaded to a database, and you can choose to attribute a Creative Commons license to them, where other people can use your information from it, such as where it was found in scientific studies, and then it allows other people to comment and verify the findings. So rather than just having AI come in and say, oh, this is this thing, and you have to go with that, it does that, and then it uploads it to a social media style feed where other people come in and verify it, and eventually with enough verifications it attains research grade status, and people can use it in research studies, which is really helpful and helps scientists that might not be able to make it out to the field all the time, just taking pictures of things so that you can catalog where things are seen. Is very, very helpful. But flip this around, coming down into a wash here. Crossing over this wash. I was talking earlier on the live stream, people really like to ride up and down these washes in their side-by-sides and ATVs. might have fun walking it later. It doesn't look like there's much in the wash. Oftentimes there aren't. Oh boy, I might need four-wheel drive. Nah, I don't need four-wheel drive on this. Just took a good line. Crawl right on up it. Still in two-wheel. Yeah, I don't want to ice around that. I doubt I would have, but I don't have skid plates right now. I got like 2.5 feet of clearance, so it's not something I'm too concerned with. But better safe than sorry, you know? Well, it looks like we're getting to something here. Either way, I'm gonna stop and get out here and see what the fuck this is. Pardon my French, young ones watching. But yeah, I'm gonna get out and see what this is. Let the doggos get out. Whoa. Come on, guys. 1 Floki, 2 Nymeria, 3 Cassidy. Oh wow, it's deeper than I thought it was. Probably a water holding tank would be my best guess. Can't think what else it would be used for out here. And then some sort of, this is, I'm guessing, something to do with water as well. 1986, November 20th, 1986. So it's not that old, whatever this was used for. This looks like an old water head. I wonder if it's operational. Might be. Some of these old ones still work, so that travelers such as myself can access water, and farmers as well. Look at the spines on this bad boy. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video for now. Check my map, see where this mine is. It's somewhere up in these mountains here. I'm not exactly sure where, and I can't really check it while I'm recording a video. Alright, so finally we got to where you can see ahead. See if I can zoom in. Straight ahead there. That's the mine, I believe, that we're headed up to. It's not the mine we're headed to, it's definitely a mine. But I'm pretty sure it's the one that we're headed to. So we'll keep driving up there. Still just cruising along in two-wheel. Seen a few discarded skid plates along the side of the road from, I'm guessing, small vehicles that were not able to make it through some of these spots out here. Got all mangled. But there hasn't been anything really challenging yet on this road. I'd bring the trailer down it so far. If I was confident there's somewhere to turn it around. That's often the hardest part about the trailer. I think we got another 2-ish miles to go to get up there and see the mine. And who knows what all we'll find up there. Hopefully some fun stuff. On that stop back there I found a few cool cactuses. Some small young saguaro, 3 different types of cholla, and fishhook cactus, the Mammillaria Graham's fishhook cactus. Forget its species name, it's Mammillaria something. Just gonna cruise through, drop it back down into first here. Oh yeah, the trailer might not have so much fun going through this. If I was stuck on the road, I think it would make it, but yeah, that spot right there is what'll convince me not to bring the trailer out here if the spot is good. That's part of what I'm doing when I take these back roads, is scouting for other good spots to set the trailer up and camp for a week or two while I dig and have fun. This would be a good ways off of the main road. It'd be a bit harder to go into town for runs. But you never know, if it ends up being really promising here, I might end up doing that. Yeah, I wouldn't bring the trailer down this though. I'd stay back there where I stopped and found that fishing cactus. That's all purely speculative though. I don't even know if I would want to do that. Depends on how good this mine is. For example, if I found some really good copper, minerals, or even potentially gold, that would be pretty cool. And I would definitely come back. Stay longer. Just finding fire agates is awesome. And all. Well, I've got a pretty good grip of them from 2 different locations here in Arizona at this point. Oh wow, it looks like almost there's even buildings up there. I can't tell. Those might just be retaining walls that they built. This will be interesting to see what all we see up here. Just crawling along. There's a fish barrel cactus. Should I put it in 4-wheel? More control. I'm gonna put it in 4-wheel. This looks a bit gnarly and I'd rather be able to go up it nice and slowly. I'm gonna put it in 4-low for just that reason. No problemo. Now I gotta shift a lot more because I'm in 4-low. So first gear gets me up to like 5 miles an hour. I can start it in 2nd gear. And 3rd gets me up to about 20. Yeah, there's definitely some construction of some sort up on that mine. Can't tell what. That is to where we are headed, to see what we can see. Exploring. Never been up here. I've had it marked on my maps for I don't even know how long it's been marked as a want to go on my waypoints. And never made it up there before. Who knows? We might find something really cool up here. We're already at a 6-minute long video, yeah. It's a ways back here. Nice Ocotillo on the left. Truck's especially rattly right now because I got the rooftop car carrier and I've taken a few things out of it, so the stuff that's in there is not packed very well. So I've got like a shovel and a big axe, and they rattle around up there on these roads. We'll drive all the way up there of these little mounds off to my left here for stuff where they had initially been throwing the original exploratory shafts where they've been throwing stuff. Yeah, this will be a fun exploration up here. This road is definitely not very well maintained though. I'm hoping that I get up here and there's a good spot to turn around. I got faith that there will be. The trail is just listed as moderate, so I'm surprised that there are these sections that I don't think anything with smaller than 33-inch tires would make it out here. Maybe 30 runs. I wonder if this goes higher on up there. We're gonna keep going because I can't turn around yet. The mine's at this point back behind me, off to the left. I think that I might, yeah, I'm gonna park it right here, because there's actually a road that goes off to the left right here. Not one that I think I'm gonna try and tackle. Yeah, ain't no real reason to unless I find anything good up there. I'll turn around on it. Oh, don't want to hit that barrel cactus straight ahead. A little barrel cactus. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh. Yeah, I can't see it. I'll get out and let y'all see it. And then we'll do a walk up on it to the mine. We're gonna leave the truck right here. Oh shoot, this is my battery power is at 15%. That's plugged in that whole time too. It's from the dang recording. Finish my Red Bull. Ooh. I spilled my energy drink on the way to the post office this morning. Come on. Come on. Did y'all really get my... They knocked off this. I'm going to have to clean that off. It's probably not their fault though. Yeah, good doggos. Here's that barrel cactus I was talking about, wanting to avoid hitting. Alright, let's walk on up to the mine. See what there is to see. See if I should come back and put on my hiking boots and grab some tools. Because you never know. Actually, I'm going to end the video and I'm going to take a second video for that. But we've made it to the mine site. Walking up to the mine now. What's this? I don't know, but it's cool. You can see foundation where they had some sort of buildings. Stair stepped all below here. And keep coming on up, and I believe we're gonna come to the mine shaft right up here, unless I'm mistaken. See what we can see up here. Been looking on the ground, see if I can find any cool rocks. I found a couple that have some crystallization of some sort. I'm not sure that I can identify them though. Don't really see any veins right there. Yeah, here's the mine shaft. And, well, someone has taken the time and effort to make it accessible again. I do not have, it looks like a big hole straight ahead. I don't have my flashlight with me. That makes me think it's worth going in there. I don't know though. It's also kind of terrifying being alone and going into an underground mine. You never know what could happen. Let's see if anyone's left any piles out here of stuff that they found in there and we're breaking up and going through. I don't really see anything. Usually that'll be a good sign that there's good stuff on the inside, is when there's piles of decent stuff outside. But you can see directly across there, that's Saddle Mountain where I've been staying. Actually, wait, no, that one's Saddle Mountain, sorry. Yeah, it's that one over there. Yeah. Boom. I'm staying somewhere over right in there. And it's beautiful up here for sure. It looks like there's another opening up there. I don't know if y'all can see that fence up there. There is definitely something else up there. And then this continues on. I'm gonna keep exploring for a bit. Determine if it's worth hiking all the way back up here. I probably will, just because I ain't got too much else better to do right now. Could always go back and... Oh, someone's been digging out underneath that rock right there. Yeah. See where this leads us. I don't know why I'm on zoomed in still. Let's see. There's a pathway, it looks like, up there. People use the spot to come and shoot. Tons of broken glass. You can see more diggings up there. Let's see where. Look at my bearings. I guess you can't really see up into that shadow. There you go. Yeah, I'll follow you, Miss Cassidy. See what we can find up here. The views really are spectacular up here. A view of the whole valley. It's okay, Mr. Floki. You can stay right there. It's quite the hike up here. Good boy, Floki. There's Floki down there. We're coming down. Checked out this little site. It looks like where they had explored for another mine, but ended up deciding it was not worth it. It didn't go very deep up there. This way, under my maps, this way, and then off to the left leads to where the mine is marked. So whatever I was exploring earlier might only be a secondary shaft or something. Because according to the map, I haven't even made it to the mine yet. Although I'm here at the mine, it's the location marked is still seeing calcite or something white in the desert here. It's not chalcedony, it might be quartz. Oh, yep, see. And it says it's off this way. That would be why my battery has been going so fast using the camera, and it was navigating. I wasn't able to bring the camera with me up to the mine earlier because it was so dead. Oh, well, this road gets a little bit sketchy, but nothing I can't handle. Yeah, nothing too bad. This little washout up here is a little sketchy. Just stick it to the right here. I'll be fine. Just gotta remember that coming down where that Palo Verde tree was. Up here. Oh yeah, rough rock right there. That's fun. Get that suspension working. This will be a good place for me to stop and take some pictures of some cactus. I'm seeing some unique ones here. So up here a little ways, I'm going to stop one way or another. It's a nice strand of the teddy bear cactus, teddy bear cholla. No fun to run into. I'll probably stop right here. It looks like the road continues on right there, but some of these roads just dead end, and then I have to reverse all the way down, and it's never really much fun. Stop here, let the dogs out, see what there is to see. Found another shaft. There's Miss Cassidy down there. I'm at the top of the tailings pile. And here is the other shaft, which I can't even see how far down there it goes. Pretty good ways, I'd imagine, though. And then there's this road that keeps going, winding on around. I'm going to continue, see if I can figure out where it goes to. Indeed, good Cassidy. Found another mine shaft that they have blocked off, but allowed open enough that bats can still pass through there, but humans cannot. There's a vein right there of, well, probably calcite. We're leaving the mine area right now. I'm gonna go check out another one that's only a mile away from here called the Wonder Group. That was primarily a copper mine, it says. I don't have much information on it beyond that. Since it's so close, figured I'd go check it out. So far I haven't seen anything really notable here for rock hounding. I found a few crystallized rocks and then like some veins of calcite and such. And I can see lots of evidence where people have been mining. But for specimens like I dig for, I haven't really seen anything. I didn't spend too much time in the main tailings pile. It was a massive tailings pile. And so it would have probably been somewhat difficult to go through with any sort of safety or efficiency. Is this it? Yeah, this is the spot where I said I gotta stick to the left. Oh, it don't look that bad. No, it's this next one. This one's not that bad. It's this next one here. Remember coming up here, telling myself to stick to the left here. Old mine roads are definitely not maintained anymore. There's a washout. People will stack rocks to make it passable again. I'm just cruising along in granny gear. You can see all the saguaros around us back there on that hill. You won't be able to see it. Ooh, up there on that hill there is a lucky holy rock. I don't know what to call it, an arch. That's pretty cool. It's not the first one of those I've seen, but still really cool. There's another one on the one to the right. You can't see it from here, but I recognize where I saw the other one. It's on that same mountain over to the right. Let's go back to full screen. Apparently not very far from here too is a, oh wow, look at this though. This must have been the old mine dump. It is full of old steel cans. Yeah, I'm guessing that that was probably the old mine dump. Anything older than 100 years old is protected by the Federal Antiquities Act on this land. So even if it looks like trash, if it looks old, best practice is to just leave it be out here. That being said, I'll pick up Mylar balloons and pieces of other random trash when I come across a bunch of shotgun shells or something like that, it really depends on how much room I have in my bags, whether or not I'm actually going to grab them. I wish that I could every time, but there's not always room. Test out the suspension on this thing. Kept all four wheels on the ground though. None of that rocking and rolling you see. Oof. Let's see, to the left it is the fun line, I mean the safe line. Onwards, onwards, onwards. Well, that was a much bigger drop than I was expecting. Yep. This thing had been stock, that would have been my rear bumper. Gone. Or smooshed at least. Grateful. It's a pretty dense stand of Saguaros right here. One of the densest stands I've seen in a bit. And then over there, some of the teddy bear cholla. They're usually in pretty dense groves whenever they form because of the way that they self-propagate by dropping off little arms and letting the wind and animals carry them. Oh, there's an apuntia. I haven't seen many apuntias out here. I'm gonna be able to see it and I need to drive. I haven't seen very many apuntias out here at all. The prickly pears. Just for that reason, I'm kind of tempted. I am going to go and get some pictures of it. But I can leave this going because I can take pictures while the camera's going. Make sure I didn't... Yeah, everything's fine there. Little bits of calcite on the ground here. Thing I was coming to take pictures of. Get some pictures of it to upload to iNaturalist. Oh, there's some seeds. All right, I got the pictures that I needed. Yep, there's a fire circle right there as well. And I got some seeds. I used to collect cactuses, but then I learned about how bad that is for them. And now I just grab seeds. Gotta find something good to put them in though. You know, I'll put them in my weed bag. Spread some of the seeds out around here too, underneath this Palo Verde tree. Who knows, they might, almost said hatch, they might propagate. Oh man, cost me a couple of glochids. That kind of sucks. Right in my palm too. I guess this video is probably gonna stop here. Because I think that I need to take this road to the right to get to the Wonder Group, and I gotta exit the camera app in order to check that. You know what, I'm gonna go to the left and see if this gets to a more major road, and if it does, then I'll know that that's the right road. So we'll just leave this going and see what's right up here. Major road, I'm just expecting maybe a 2-lane road, dirt road. Or something you don't need a 4-wheel drive for. We're going to be coming back this same road, sweetly. Anyways. Although I could continue on all the way up to Wickenburg on this road and then take the highway back down. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I've already used like 1/8 of a tank. As I was saying earlier, this thing costs about $20 an hour. Oh, I'm gonna stop right here, see what this rock is on the ground. Nothing too spectacular. It's some massive quartz. I don't see anything in the quartz though, and it's just quartzite. So onwards we go. As I was saying earlier, there's lots of this quartzite spread out right here. Oh, there's some more spook. It must be veins going through this other rock. Let's see what sort of service I have. I might be able to switch. Nope, no service. No switching to live streaming. Got a wash over here to the left, or an arroyo. Canyon. There's a little cave. We're gonna go past it. Yeah, it looks like we are. Alright, what's the line? Line's to the right and then straight to the left. It's testing my flexies. Down into the canyon. Here we go. Again, I honestly have no real idea where this thing is taking me. Didn't air down my tires. So I hope it doesn't get too gnarly. I do have a battery with me and my air compressor, a couple of air compressors actually, a little handheld one that uses a battery, and then I got my one that plugs into the car. And there's a pop real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here and check the map. That means exiting the... Driving along, this is called Vulture Mine Road. And it is honestly one of the most beautiful examples of the Sonoran Desert that I have driven through. There are the teddy bear cactus forest everywhere, dense groves of saguaro, plus this grass. I'm driving across the grassland right now, and don't really see that very often, or at least I haven't seen too much of that anymore. Oh, there's some mining activity off to the left here. Oh shoot, let's see, I don't know if it's gonna, yeah, there we go. You can see where some people have been digging up there. Well, and then there's water tanks over there. I haven't seen any cattle. I did just see a mule deer. One of the desert mule deer running past right before I started this video. But I decided to keep going forward on this road, Vulture Mine Road. It goes up and about halfway up to Wickenburg, crosses a highway, and it can get back down to the interstate from there. And then up here in a few miles, there's another side road that leads to another mine that I'm gonna go and check out. It could be this one to the left. I don't think that it is though. I think I still got a little ways to go. I'm gonna stop right here for a second, use my binoculars, and look up there and see what that looks like up there. Yeah, quite a few spots where people have been hacking away. It's gold, copper, there's all sorts of metals up in these hills, so I don't know what they'd be looking for there. It'd be nice to find some gold out here, but I know that's unlikely. Gold's usually easiest to find where there's water and you can pan and run sluice boxes and that sort of thing. There's not much water out here. What makes that difficult to do? Gorgeous out here. Oh, look at the quail. Quail crossing the road. There's a couple more. I'm gonna wait for them to cross. Maybe they're not going to. Most likely Gambel's quail, I think, in this area. Or mountain quail, but I think Gambel's are the ones in the desert. They also have scaled quail here. Let's see, where are you guys? They're hiding in that bush. Got to see them a little bit on the video, which is nice. Plug this back in. Oh, there they go. They're running out now. Oh, well, can't get that plugged in. Sorry about that. That's why I keep recording, though. Although, to be honest, it is very unlikely that I will edit any of these videos. Not yet taken the time to learn how to do that efficiently. But I know that apps like TikTok and Instagram are supposed to make it pretty easy. Looks like we're going back down into the wash here. Do I need at least second gear. Don't look like I need first. Whee! Yeah, just cruising in neutral. Yeah, drop it back into third. We good. Some people have dug into the bank here, it looks like, but I don't know if that would be very worthwhile. Oh, two paths here. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna stop this video, figure out which way to go. Check out this chipmunk. Where are you? There he goes. There he goes. Look at him run. Figured I'd start recording again. I think we're coming up on paying a little bit better attention. I think we're coming up to the turn off the next mile or so. For a 6-mile detour down a road that leads to the Vulture Mine, another group of mines. There's like 5 or 6 mines in the area. So I'm gonna go check out there, see what there is to see. The last one, an update for those of y'all who didn't see my other videos, the last mine I went to was the Tonopah Belmont mine, and it was cool. It was lots of diggings and lots of workings. I didn't really see anything worthwhile. I picked up a few rocks from the tailings pile, but nothing noteworthy. But it was fun to explore, and I got to see where someone had cut one of the bars off so that you could get into the main tunnel. I did not try and go in there. I didn't even bring my flashlight with me, and I had the dogs with me, so it just was not a good idea. I just went over Coyote Wash. I believe that was that, which means that up here on the left is going to be the road. I'm going to go ahead and switch it. But not very many saguaros anymore. We've come down the mountain a fair bit, and where we were just up the mountain was some of the densest saguaro groves I've seen. But there's almost none down here. I would guess that it has to do with when it rains hard, all of these washes being flooded in this area, prone to flash flooding. It's just a guess though. I don't know if that would affect the saguaros. I know that they're also elevation dependent. But we're gonna go down and check out the Vulture Mine group. It's off to the left on this road here. But kind of just really exploring to see what there is to see. Never been out this way before. Don't know what I'm gonna come across. We're definitely on a much better road now. It's no longer a 4-wheel drive trail, although sections like up here. Oh, there's quail up there as well. Y'all see it? Shoot. I don't know if y'all got to see him. This thing needs to charge. There we go, sorry. Sorry about that. That was when I hadn't stopped it. On accident, honestly. Let's see if we can see some of these quail. Right out that window. Alright, let's see if I can zoom in on them. There they are. So cool. Always good to know that there's a protein source out here if you're ever in a pinch. Quail are not super difficult to clear in and trap with little snares or deadfalls or all sorts of things like that. I used to do it as a kid just for practice on our ranch. Looks like there's some sort of gravel pit off here to the left. This could be the road that I was looking for too. I honestly should probably leave y'all so that I can check. In fact, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you all this pit over here. So I found the right road. It's a pretty nice road, to be honest. But it was 6 miles down to the Vulture Mine group, and there's a few spots along the way. It looks looks like it might go back up into these mountains here, which would make sense. I was wondering why we were getting into the flatlands. Because not a lot of mining takes place in these areas unless it's alluvial. And those are usually pretty hit or miss. Exploration going down this journey unexpectedly. Originally I was just going to explore that mine, but after getting there and it being, I don't know, I spent less than an hour there. I don't want to say it wasn't cool, but I'm having more fun continuing on, seeing new stuff. There's another saguaro. I was saying earlier there aren't many saguaro out here. There's one to the right. I imagine once we get back up into the hills that we'll start getting into dense groves again, because there were some really dense groves of saguaros that we were passing earlier. But down here it's all this creosote brush. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the straight. Not positive though. I really wish I could record and look at my map at the same time. We're on a different road now though. We're crossing back over the wash, Coyote Wash. Not entirely sure this is the right way. See a cow off to the left and some beehives behind a barbed wire fence. I think we might be coming up on someone's house. Ooh. No, it's just the cattle pen. Let's see, we're heading southwest now. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm on the right road again. Gonna do the whole stop, look at my map thing. Here's a spot for the cows. They're on Vulture Mountain Road. Headed to check out these mines. I've stopped at one spot so far. Oh, there goes. Is that a quail crossing the road up there? I think it was. I've stopped at one spot so far and found some cool white agate quartz marble type stuff. Nothing super fancy, but on the way back down I might stop there and check it out. Coming up pretty soon up into these mountains. Oh, not sure which way it wanted me to go. That way or this way. This could be some of the little offshoots to the mines. I keep going a ways before I end the video and check the map again. Oh man, it looks terrible with the sun like that. I might just end the video now. End the video. Out here in another saguaro forest, and found an old lead mine. I don't know how well you can see down there. You can see some collapsed timbers. Still out here at that lead mine. Found an old, some sort of pasture or holding pen. All the barbed wire is down though. Doggos are over there. I just kind of walked around and explored a little bit. It's fun seeing the remains of what they used back in the day. Water pit for the animals. And I've been looking around, haven't really seen anything worth picking up or staying and digging for. That's about the coolest full focus specimen I've found so far. Nothing special, I'm pretty sure just calcite. But it's really fun just getting to look around and see all of this stuff back in the day. And then there's all sorts of old trash around as well. We're about to come up on a good patch of it. Trash everywhere. But gotta leave it because eventually it'll be a historical artifact. As weird as that sounds. Here is the mine. You can see down in there. You can see one of the original beams right there. But yeah, I kind of poked around in these tailings that are around here, and I haven't really seen much. So I think I'm gonna continue onwards and see what else there is to explore. Oh, here's a little dig. Wonder if that was a secondary air vent. No, it doesn't look like it connected to anything over. Maybe down there. The BLM likes to cave stuff in to protect people if there's no bats or anything in it. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much to stick around and keep looking for here, so we'll get back in the car. Oh wow, hold up, this is a saguaro. Oh, I thought it had a bloom on it still. Someone had put, that was not very nice of them. Take that off. Or potentially the cactus could have grown like that. That would not honestly surprise me. But come on, Cassidy, Floki, Nymeria, let's get back in the car. We're here at the Black Pearl mine, which I haven't read anything about yet. I have not had service. I just have my Gaia GPS app, which is extremely useful because it has all sorts of offline data, including old mines such as this. I don't know if y'all can see that that hole goes pretty well down in there. It looks like was, yeah, I was gonna say you might not need a rope, but you probably need a rope. We are out here and near the Hummingbird Wilderness, I think it is. I'm not 100% positive. Oh, that's an old piece of pottery, it looks like. I don't know how old, but we'll leave that there for someone else to see and think is cool. But this is the Black Pearl mine, and all I know about it is that it was, I think it was manganese and copper and gold and silver. Let's see, some quartz with some other veins going through it. Hoping that we'll see something cool in these tailings piles, but I don't necessarily have high expectations. Because a lot of times these commercially done mines, the tailings piles don't really have much in them. Sometimes there'll be a literal gold mine though. And considering that this was a literal gold mine, you never know what we will find. That being said, I might look gold or straight in the face and not know it. A nugget I would obviously know, but I know some silver ores are pretty nondescript. It's basically a black vein running through something. And there are tests you can do, of course, to tell if it's silver or not, or gold. That's how the old miners would test their rocks. And I've read about it, and at one point remembered what they were, but I couldn't tell you what the process was to test for either silver or gold. Anyhow, I'm not seeing anything terribly interesting in these tailings. I'm gonna keep on looking around though. Let's see. That one's pretty, but I mean, got a lot of veiny rocks. I was hoping. Here is the other shaft here at the Black Pearl mine. I'm looking around. And haven't honestly seen anything too noteworthy in terms of rock hounding. Seeing the two pits here is really cool, and we'll kind of explore this area, which I'll see all of this stuff. This was apparently an old building, the screen door or screen window. Get out of there, Floki. We don't know if there's snakes or anything in there. It says, yeah, there's snakes in there, and they're after the mice, which is what I'm after. Floki, come on, leave it. Leave it, Floki. Floki. Come on. Good boy. Come on. This was probably a pretty poppin' spot back in the day. Bunch of old nails. We'll leave those as they are at this point artifacts. An old gate. And this is more or less the end of the road here. So, likely oh well, it says I only have a minute left to record, so this will probably be it. I was going to try and get, I don't know, 10 seconds left to record. Misread that. Anyways, I'll get another video after I delete some stuff. Well, we are leaving the Black Pearl mine. We got some video walking around there as part of this video, I hope. I hope to edit all of this together. We shall see what I end up doing. I gotta learn either Instagram or TikTok, one of the apps that makes it easy to edit it. I look haggard right now. I'm wearing my hat all day, so I got a hat here. Yeah, that looks better. But we're on this back road. Oh, there is something worth showing y'all that I spotted from the car. Let's see, a little mammal area. Yep, it won't let me zoom in more than that. But there is the mammal area. Put this back. We got the teddy bear choyas on either side of us, and the saguaros, of course, here in the Sonoran Desert. It's most notable. Coming down here, looking to see if there's any other little offshoots off to the right or left, because there are quite a few little spots marked on the map as mines and former mine sites. So there's all sorts of potential to explore up in this area. But as it is getting dark, I am going to head on back to where my trailer is at Settle Mountain. To do that, I'm gonna head on up to the highway instead of going back the same way that I came. The road that this connects back to the highway. That stabilizer really helps. Lots of little spots in the wash where people have dug and explored little veins. And I've walked at a couple of them, and like looking around, I haven't seen anything too notable, but a lot of times things hide. Oh, here's something pretty. Stay. Nothing really else right here. It's in the wash, but that's pretty. Some sort of concretion, sandstone. Really what I'm looking for is color. I'd love to find some blues and greens. Some copper minerals. Oh, y'all can't even see me. I'm looking out the window. There's some pretty rocks. No, nothing there. There wasn't anything there, so onwards. Front ahead view. Give y'all a good idea of what driving through here. These roads are like. There's a lot of side roads off of this road. I have barely scratched the surface of this. This is why part of the reason that I'd like to get a electric bike, so that I can come somewhere like this and more efficiently explore, because the electric bike will be able to take these roads quite a better average pace than this will, even though this is a big old four-wheel drive. I can easily check out several spots once I get back here without using any gas. Like that side road back there, it looked like it led up to a mountain that had some diggings on it. In fact, I kind of want to go explore it. If I see a road off to the right here, I shall. fun hill coming up. The wash there looks like it might be promising. Figure this is a good one to record. See where this takes us, what we're passing. Back up here a little bit. I just saw some veins of quartz. Nah. Just quartzite, massive, nothing. No crystals. I have the feeling that most of this area that I've been exploring today would be most worthwhile to come back with a metal detector. Yeah, there's veins of quartz here. Again, no idea where this road's leading. Unless you have proper recovery gear, you shouldn't take little offshoots like this that aren't even on the off-road maps, unless you're confident. Slow down here and slowly back up. Just idle on up. And 4 low and second gear and just idling. Foot's on the brake, not the gas. Feeling this is going to lead to some sort of mine because we keep getting on more and more quartz. And silica is often a good sign. We're still not too far from the Black Pearl Mine and the Black Vulture Prospect, which are some old abandoned mines. So I have a feeling that this is leading to something similar. To be honest, I really don't know. Let's see. That looks a wee bit sketch, but I guess this is a good spot to back up and explore on foot. I'm confident I would make that, but I don't know if I need to. That's as good a spot to park as any. Up this is going to be our last side quest for the day. At least the last side quest up here on the mountain. I might stop at the store on the way home. But look at that sunset. Just gorgeous. Here's hoping that this road has a turnaround up here. thinking, hell, I was turning around right there, so we got to make it up here to where I can hopefully get this thing turned around well. And we can explore whatever this mine is. Let's see. Shoot, it says I'm about to lose y'all. Don't know what sort of mine it is, but it don't look like it.